This is episode 1887. Welcome to the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I honor you for being here as you get ready to meditate. In today's episode, you're going to discover how to stay motivated when you begin to lose hope that you can actually achieve the goals and resolutions and the big dreams you are pursuing this year. You may find that your resolutions that started off with a bang are beginning to diminish. If you've been following along with the series since the new year started, you can always go back and listen to the episodes from the past 2 weeks. You will notice that we focused on a virtue rather than on a more project or task-oriented goal, such as maybe losing weight or doing a better job at work. These virtues will help you to become a better person. So you might have focused on kindness or patience, or you may have focused on compassion, becoming more compassionate. And when you start to lose your momentum as you pursue these different virtues or resolutions, whatever you are pursuing, you'll notice that when you focus on a quality such as the virtue that has more to do with your deeper connection with the world around you, that it's easier to keep the momentum going. It can be harder to achieve because you're focusing on a quality you want to weave into the very fabric of your life. It's a lifelong quality. It's fantastic if you are focusing on a virtue. And so you'll find that it can be a little harder to step up to this, but you feel as though you can always make progress. So when you're taking on a project that's more task-oriented, such as maybe you're going to run your first marathon or your 10th marathon, then you know what needs to happen and you know how to get there. You just need to muster up the motivation to do it. And while you're doing it, you'll get tired and you may want to stop, and you may stop or you may keep going and feel really proud about this accomplishment. But after you run the marathon, you might feel good about yourself that you actually did something that took a lot of dedication and discipline. But did it really make the world a better place? You may be becoming more fit, more excellent, more in shape, but really the benefits are improving yourself. By becoming more fit, you might be able to produce more that improves the lives of others and so forth. But you could do so many things that could get you that same result without having to run this marathon. But when you focus on a virtue, let's say you focus on compassion, you become more compassionate. Well, compassion is a powerful emotion. And these are the kinds of improvements that reach out to others, that make the world a better place. This is where one person can make a massive change. Your compassion might prompt you to undertake many other qualities or goals that also include others. And so it's easier to gain momentum and to stay motivated if your focus is not so much on something that's driven by self-improvement, but rather something that's driven by a need to improve the lives of others or the world around you. You will be amazed how much the quality of your life improves when you make your life about something more than yourself, something bigger than yourself. I love going to self-improvement seminars, and you may as well. But when I come back, I often feel a little deflated, like, oh, that was kind of neat. But once I get out of that environment, then it was really hard to keep that momentum going in my life. And I used to wonder why that was, because I'd be so passionate and pumped up at a motivational type of seminar, and I'd gain some tips and insight that I could apply. But these were such minor benefits, and they mostly had to do with making my life better. It was all about me. And when you are able to make your life matter in the lives of others, you will find your motivation double and triple and quadruple. And one way you can do this is by doing kind acts for others. If you could do one kind act a day, or even 3 kind acts a day, even simply smiling kindly at another person is a kind act. You don't have to go way over the top. Be authentic. That in itself is a gift. Give people your authenticity. Listen to someone who needs a little support. Or inject some positive conversation when you hear gossip. Or think good, loving thoughts about someone who seems upset with you or who might be scowling at you. These are kind acts that matter. It makes a difference in your life, but it also changes the world around you. It only takes a few seconds for people you pass by on the street to be able to read your mood, to be able to read the vibes they get from you, and that rubs off on them. So if you could be happy, genuinely happy towards them, not just happy for yourself, but happy for the people that you meet, and feel this compassion and love for others unconditionally in small ways, people can sense that from you, and they feel better about life. They feel better about humanity, and it's contagious. So this is one of the most important things you could do to maintain your motivation. Make your goals, your virtue, about something bigger than yourself. So as you settle yourself down and get ready to meditate today, think about a quality you want to cultivate in your life, some area of your life where you could use a little motivation, and focus on making this area of your life matter to others as well, to where you feel connected. As you close your eyes and begin to calm your mind and your body, whether you're just taking a quick pause throughout your day or you're actually seated meditating, begin to notice where you harbor tension in your body. And gently release that tension. Notice your breath, not forcing it in any way, just allowing yourself to breathe naturally. And focus on this area of your life you want to improve. And then think of how you could benefit others. How could you share your love and your compassion with others unconditionally? Meditate for as long as you feel comfortable doing so. Always end your meditation on a high note. Sit in stillness, allowing yourself simply to be. You are so worth slowing down for.